Good day, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to go through my journey to $100 a day, go through a couple of things that have happened, and give another quick update 'cause it's been almost a month since my last one. So, as you can see, I've just pulled up the video that I had before, and a huge thank you, guys. We've hit 107 or 870 subscribers. I can't thank you enough for this growth opportunity that I've had. I've seen other YouTubers that haven't grown as much. So, and I've gotten a lot of comments on the sincerity, the transparency, the honesty, and the integrity that I bring, and I hope to continue that. And again, truly appreciate your support, and I hope to keep growing this because I'm having a lot of fun with it. I've done some AMAs. They've been not hugely visited yet and stuff. I think I probably jumped the gun a little bit getting into those, but I'll still continue them when they're asked of me, because I think it's a great way for me to learn the projects, and then hopefully in turn you to learn about projects in a little deeper way with a lot more one-on-one with the owners. I find a lot of the projects I've succeeded with or had good rewards with have been ones where I've taken the time to find out or hear from the owner, and that helped me gauge. And some of the ones that I've not gotten into because I didn't appreciate the sincerity in the voice or the confidence in the voice or any of those kind of things have also saved me from a lot of losses, in my opinion. So to help with that, I definitely want to continue doing those at some time because I think they add a lot of value. And thank you for those who have supported some of those and come out with questions and all that kind of stuff. Without further ado, we'll get right to this. This is my one from about a month ago-ish, where I was sitting at about 59.92, and now we've come down a little bit to 51. A couple of things with this that I want to note that I'd consider making some adjustments if I were you in my situation, and what I'm going to try and do as going forward is obviously I'm very weighted in one project right now. I mean, I have other things that I'm doing, but these are the ones that kind of are trying to find the group of ones that are paying me the best, but unfortunately it's become very lopsided because of what's happened in the market. A couple of things that'll help with this a little bit. A stable fund coming back will obviously be of value. I had about 1,300 in there when it closed down, I believe. That might have changed a little bit from this date when I did this. So that should give me another 13 or so with its 1% added to this, which would bump me over the 59 that I had before, but will really depend on what they end up giving me back because I haven't really seen the numbers. I never really pulled anything, so it should be a little bump up from there or from my initial, which I guess is this, so it might be the same as that. We'll see, because I wasn't in that long, so I should benefit in the most part from this rollover, but not as good as others that were maybe, well, it's good or bad for everybody. Apologize, I'm a little scatterbrained today, I think. So Optimus, obviously, with their price drop, that's created a little bit of downturn there. That one's been a little bit harder to come back. There was a little bit of a pump today, about 5%, so a nice little jump there when Defi Dude announced that he's doing another video tomorrow, and then I assume that video hopefully will cause a pump, but we have seen obviously sometimes it doesn't, depending on how much he divulges. It's supposed to be going through OPTX, so the new token and how that's all going to work. So hopefully there'll be some bullish news on how that's going to function and create some buy pressure there to help pump the price back up. I would sometimes have put some money into this right now, but I've got a little bit of a degen play that I'll quickly hint on at the end of this that I'm doing. So it's taking a little bit of my attention away and taking my capital that I've been building up right now and moving it that direction for a short period of time to see if I can make some decent gains from it. It is definitely a Ponzi play, so don't expect the world from it, and don't get in if it's not with risk capital. So just a quick little look at, obviously, Horde. The one big thing here is as it's been zeroed out on mine, because right now we don't know exactly what's happening. Everything's closing off tomorrow for the migration, so we should see shortly after that we'll be able to, I guess it's staking, one-side staking or something that we're doing with these tokens. I've got about 45 there, so we'll see what happens with that, but I don't want to put any numbers down until I know for sure. Stable fund, I threw $10 in because there was a Twitter feed where you can win some money. I'm like, can't lose. So might as well try. And then I'm not sure I'm going to add a whole lot to this. I'm probably going to just see what happens and put in what I have, and then withdraw daily, or compound. I could compound, and then after my 63 days, I'll pull out, I think, possibly all my initial and just run with house money. but a lot can change in 63 days. So I'm not going to make any final decisions, but that's kind of what I'm thinking and looking at, depending on how things go. Because I think there'll be some sell pressure when the 36-day hit, but I don't know if that's going to really just tank it or not. I think it'll continue on. I have some faith in Michael, although others don't, but we'll see. So with this one here, OPT, obviously with the price drop, as I said, we've created some, there's been quite a bit of sell pressure. It's bumped up a tiny bit. So I'm gaining a lot less than I was before, but I do have a lot more tokens. So when it does bounce back, we should be good. I've bought a couple in a little bit lower. And as I said, I've kind of stopped putting in for now, good or bad. Like I said, I'm looking at something else, so we'll see. Prosperity Gem, as you can see, has been my big one. I've increased my deposits quite a bit based on either referrals, so thank you so much for that. Do keep those up if you can. I'm going to start doing some giveaways. It's probably going to force me to get my Discord channel open sooner, or maybe a Telegram one. I'm not a big fan of Telegram, but sometimes there's projects that might reach out to me if I have a Telegram for videos and stuff, which obviously help me grow the channel. So with that, I will probably open up something very, very soon and then start doing some giveaways based on that. I would like to do it for the people that have used my referral code, but they've taken the ability for me to see that now. So that's going to be a little harder to do, but we'll figure something out and try and give back where I can to the community for your guys' help. And so if you are still thinking about getting in this, they are looking at, as I mentioned before, and I'll keep doing videos, wrap-ups, because some people I had some good hits on my little short I did when I took his 12-minute video and chopped it down to 60 seconds. I probably could have chopped it down even lower, but anyways, there is an AMA, I believe, on Sunday. I will watch that for all you guys and then do a little wrap-up for you for that if I can make time for it. It just depends on the timing. But this is going to be going away, and you're only going to be able to deposit on the contract, which I will show you how to do if you don't already know, but basically it just means going to the contract, but we'll wait till that happens and I'll do that. These buttons are still staying the same, and you'll be able to redeposit your earnings once they're over $50 into your deposit, or you can just claim them depending on where you are and what you're doing with your risk capital. Good and bad. I think the fact that he's slowing down and stopping the deposits is mostly a good thing. It just depends on whether they're having issues, because now it could prove that it's not Ponzinomics if they're able to survive without new money. But time will tell. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But definitely a good possibility. Other than that, there's not a whole lot exciting me. There's a couple of different things going on. I'll give you a quick little bit of alpha. I am actually going to be partnering up or becoming a team, or I am a team member of a new project that's coming out. There's going to be a beta possibly starting on the weekend. I'll have some videos out on how to use the protocol, but the beta, we're only going to be inviting limited people in just to test it. We don't want to wreck everybody, make sure everything's functioning the way it's supposed to. The basic premise of this is it's going to be fully transparent. Bots will be showing all the trades. Will be only paying out daily based on what the bots earn, and not some magic number like 2 or more %. And if the bots don't close that day, that portion of the stuff that doesn't close that day will not get paid out. So it's going to be very sustainable because it's only going to be bot trades, right? So there's no Ponzinomics, there's no ability to mess around with this really too much. The only risk you have obviously is if I think most of it's being done on Bybit, so if Bybit went under, that would obviously cause a problem. Shiny Jackal bots is one of the ones that they're using, so everybody already knows those guys do some decent trades, but more conservative. And then they're using a second system, which is, I guess, a little less well known, but they will talk about it and have that also very transparent, and again show the trades and stuff. So I like the team. They are going to dox to me, but they're not doxing to everyone. I made that part of my I basically said, if you want me on the team, I need to be doxed with you guys so that I can know you guys, because I'm being the face person for the project. And so I'm looking really forward to hopefully going on the other side of the camera and doing some AMAs where I'm talking about a project. So looking forward to you guys putting me on the hot seat and asking me some great questions. And looking forward to talking about this project a lot more in the next week or so. I'm very, very excited about this. This wouldn't have transpired if it wasn't for the support on my channel and the support around, and just me getting out there and hustling with everybody and being part of, I think they actually reached out to me through the Wealth Mountain community and just saw how I handled FUD and different people coming in and out of the Discord, and really were happy with my transparency and my honesty on how I handled those things. So really excited for that. I hope you guys will take a look at that at least and give it a thought. But again, like everything, do your own research. It's just because I'm in the project doesn't mean that it's something you need to jump into. You want to do your own due diligence and figure out if it's right for you. So I don't want this to run on too long. I guess I did tell you, I'll show you about a little something that I'm doing as a little degen move. So it can only be done on your phone. That's why I had to set it up this way, where it's using the phone emulator. It's called Ocean Money. If it is something you want to give a try to, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can find me on Wealth Mountain's Discord, on Alchemy Trades Discord, Kadena Hashing's Discord, James Pelton's Discord. Obviously, I'm around. There's a lot of other Discords I'm in, but those are the ones that I manage. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones I manage that I'm missing. Actually, I've been helping Yabonks out a little bit with his, and he deserves some likes and follows. So if you're not on his right now, and our Cardinal House, I'm on their Discord as well. So any of those kind of places, definitely come out and seek me out. And if you are curious about this project, just DM me and I can show it to you. But it's called Ocean Money. The big thing here is this guy here. So if you invest 3K, so it's a little bit of a big one if you want to, depending on where you're at in your stage. This was kind of a big thing for me to save up that. I'm not quite there yet. I'll have it this week. So I'm putting 3K in. Basically, that gives you 5% returns. So you're getting your money back, your 3K back within 20 days. And if you can get a couple of referrals, even faster. So this is super degen, super Ponzi-nomics, but there seems to have a little bit of a runway for them. Their parent project or their father project or whatever, called AMM, I believe is what it's called, has been around, I think, for 7 months from what I've been told. I didn't do a whole lot of deep diving in that. This is really just truly a little bit of a fun play. So if you want to give it a try, send me a message. We can look into it and see if it's right for you. It is on Tron, so you have to send USDT from the Tron network. I basically use Kucoin and send it to this wallet, to this app, basically, and then it gets invested, and you basically lock it in for 360 days. So you're basically saying goodbye to that money, and as long as it lasts 20 days, you've gotten all your money back. So yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell. I don't want to dwell on it too much. Like I said, super degen. If you want it, great. If you don't even worry about it. No big deal. This guy here keeps growing, so 17 million. So can't say I'm not happy with how these guys are going. There's a couple of copycats coming out now, goods and bads. Definitely something you can look into if you want to diversify a bit, but it's kind of hard to mess with, because I think all the other ones, they don't show their face. They don't have the track record of Manny giving you your money back, but they are probably making a few little changes. So there's some videos I might have coming out for some of these guys as they launch that might want me to do some videos. If they're sponsored videos, I'll take them. If they're not, I'll talk about them anyways. If there's anything else you guys want to hear about, please let me know. Other than that, please like and subscribe, and let's keep growing this channel and hopefully keep giving you great content. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a great day.